Now what happens when a car picks you up and has no driver in it? Man, Tesla and Waymo, they're rolling out driverless cars, but the implications go far beyond convenience. This could reshape the entire economy. This is Wolfgang Amadeuz, rocking on the West, set in the West LA. Look, man, I just kind of wanted to touch up on this little situation. I saw that Elon Musk is rolling out robotaxis nationwide starting next month. So the implications are gonna just really affect the economy though, and I'm gonna lay it all out. It's crazy. The AI is just devastating the job market, especially here in LA. A lot of layoffs, a lot of people not having jobs. That's what's going on. Waymo, I showed that in my last video. You saw the Waymo car, the driverless car, just doing what it was doing. And I was just in awe of like, what is this? What's up with this? Like, how does it even work? It's very interesting. So I say Tesla, what they're doing right now is this. Robotaxi, they launched in June of 2025, and it was just mainly in Austin, Texas. And they're going nationwide in 2025 of September. They're gonna be using the Model Y, the Model 3s, and they're gonna also roll out the Cyber Cab or Robo-Van. Elon Musk's vision, he basically says owners can add their cars to the fleet and make passive income. That's interesting. Now Waymo, that's Google, don't get it twisted. Waymo, it started in Phoenix. And I was in Phoenix and I saw a lot of Waymos. They expanded to LA, here, and San Francisco, and Austin as well. And they're gonna roll out more eventually to different cities. The users of like a purpose-built fleet, basically. The Waymo vans, that's what they use. And it heavily focuses on the safety and regulatory compliances. In contrast to Tesla's scale fast with existing cars, versus Waymo will just be like slow and cautious. Their rollout will specialize with their specialized vehicles. So they both have different technologies. Tesla has something called FSD, full self-driving. It also has all the cameras and it has a vision-based AI. Waymo uses LiDAR, not like radar, but LiDAR. It has cameras, it has the mapping, and it's slower. But I guess for the most part, the difference is the Tesla, the AI can solve and it could find out the humans. And Waymo just needs more of the safeguards for what it is that they're rolling out. But I primarily wanted to talk about how it's going to affect the economy. So this is what I'm looking at, how it's going to affect the economy. Lyft and Uber were the only two main players when it came to where we're at with ride sharing, ride hailing, and the jobs. Lyft and Uber are pretty much going to be phased out because they're encouraging people not to really drive for Lyft or Uber because the amount that you make has gone down significantly. A lot of factors are factoring in when it really comes to Lyft and Uber. It's not going to get phased out so quick, but I think eventually you'll start seeing less and less Lyft drivers, Uber drivers. Now, Lyft and Uber, they employ millions of people, drivers globally. These jobs, they're counted in the US unemployment stats. So ride hailing companies like Lyft and Uber, they have became like a safety net industry for workers between jobs, right? For people who are between jobs. If we shift to the driverless car, the potential for a job displacement it'll be about 3 to 5 million gig drivers over the next 10 years. So this raises the questions, where will these workers go? That's the question. That's the real question. So the economic upside though, cheaper rides for the consumers, no driver costs, higher profit margins for these companies and the cities. It may reduce traffic and emissions. You know what I'm saying? If they adopt the EV fleets, because Tesla is, EV, no gas. Waymo, I think for the most part is as well. So the downside though is loss of entry-level jobs. Those job opportunities are done. And the gig economy collapse with the ride sharing. It'll affect unemployment numbers for real. Fewer people will be counted as an employee. Yeah. So the market looks like Tesla wants to create like the Airbnb for cars. Private owners make vehicles sharing their Teslas. I'm an LA dude. I'm very picky on who can drive my car. I'm very picky. Who gonna drive my car is like, it's not, I don't just let anybody drive my car. Just like I ain't finna let anybody wear my drawers. That's just how I am though. You know what I'm saying? Waymo is like more traditional. They have fleet-owned vehicles, corporate-controlled network. The question is gonna be like, which is gonna win? Tesla is gonna be decentralized and Waymo is more centralized. But the broader ripple effects will be insurances, like who's liable for your crash? If you crash into someone in a Waymo and it's driverless, who's responsible? If it's Tesla, of course, maybe you can go after the owners. It's a lot. The parking, traffic designs, license laws, all that'll have to be updated. Also, more EV equals potential grid strain on the electrical grid, but less pollution. There's a lot to think about with this. These robotaxis are coming out, and I think a lot more people will probably be more invested in jumping in one of these robotaxis. I mean, we'll see. I'm still, I gotta have somebody driving, or I gotta drive. I don't trust AI to take me here. Like I said, you taking me to the county jail. I'm cool on that. I'm not trying to hop in a vehicle and it just goes straight down to Santa Monica Pier and just keep going. Because it's like, the destination is Hawaii and they gotta just, I don't know. It's interesting. But let's wrap this. In conclusion, are robotaxis the beginning of the transportation revolution? Or is it the end of millions of jobs? Would you ride in one tomorrow? That's the question. That's really what I have to. Would you ride in one? I've talked to people who take these rideshare. They roll in them, and a lot of them, people are, they rather stick to traditional Lyft, Uber, and they rather know who's driving them. They rather just, a person's here, I can contact, I can talk to them. They rather deal with that. Some people have hopped in Waymos, and yeah, you're a brave soul. But I think as time goes on, people will more than likely be more keen to it's just going to be like the norm. You just hop in a vehicle, it take you where it's going to be like that. So it's also going to impact MTA, because the bus drivers, like I'm telling y'all, man, this is going to be very interesting. Public transportation companies all throughout the United States, they hire so many people. Forget about Lyft and Uber, and there are millions of people they hire globally. They hire people at public transportation companies, and eventually that's going to shrink. What's going to happen? So, yeah, I think the benefits for the consumers will have lesser, just cheaper rides. Instead of $50 to get to the airport, $20, can't beat that. Let's go, man. What do y'all think? Would y'all hop in one? Because I don't know. I don't think I would hop in one. Not right now. And I don't think I'm ever giving up my car. I don't care what city I'm in, except for New York. Don't make no sense for me to be in New York in a car though. Let me know what y'all think. This is Wolfgang Amadeuz, set in the West LA, LA Insider. I'm out. Peace.